All right, welcome to week 6 of distance learning. So I wanted to kind of highlight some things that are going to be happening this week. We're going to shift gears a little bit here and we're going to do a week just on free response questions from previous years. This year's test, you hopefully know by now, is just going to be 2 free response questions. So I figure we might as well focus on those questions. In fact, the AP site has a bunch of sample ones for you to work on from past years. And they've even highlighted the ones that are going to be most relevant to you. They have these little green circles next to the problems. So you can work on any of the ones you want, but I'm going to assign some this week just to help get you ready and hopefully grade them and give you feedback too. Just to show you what I was talking about, I don't know what it looks like in your side, but for me, they have these little green circles next to them, and these are the ones they're going to highlight. And again, I'm going to assign you some of the green circles, but there's certainly more out there if you want to do them. All right, so if you look at this week, each day is just one different free response question. And inside of the folder, it'll kind of give you the actual question and then solution videos. So obviously I want you to try the question first and then watch the videos if you need help. And you can use these PDFs in here for the questions, but I'm going to highly, highly recommend that you actually go into the AP site. So I typed all these directions out here, but I would go into the AP site because they display a lot better and you need to get used to using the AP site for when you actually take the AP test. And also I'm going to give you some feedback through the AP site. So if for some reason the site really doesn't work, then I have a PDF, but for the most part, you'd go into the site, um, follow the directions, and find the one. So like the one from Monday will be hailstone. So you just need to find it. Hopefully I've assigned it to you in your assignment list, but you find the hailstone question and then work on it. All right, as far as actually completing them, um, again, I would always make a plan first, right? Oftentimes the hardest part of these questions is just to understand them. So I'll often spend a bunch of time just reading through it, maybe read it even twice, look at the samples that they give you. Uh, those oftentimes help me. And then I just try to make sense of it before I even do my code. As far as doing the code, on the actual AP test, you have a couple options. You can actually write it out on a piece of paper and then take a picture of your code and submit it that way, or you can type it up, right? And you could type it up in anything you want. You could type it up in Microsoft Word, Notepad, anything you want, or even Eclipse, right? The only thing is if you end up using Eclipse, it's a little bit tricky. So I wanted to show you what that looks like on our first question here, this hailstone one, right? So you just find it. Hopefully, again, it's assigned to you. It'll look different on your end than what I'm showing right now, but hopefully once you find the hailstone, it'll look like this. And so they've got all the directions you can read through. And then this one has A, B, and C parts. So it should have a spot right here where you can type your code for part A, right? But what I did is instead of typing it in here, because this is kind of a poor editor, I took the method heading and I actually even took the description. I just copied it all and then I just pasted it into Eclipse, right? And it didn't copy over there super great. I have to take out some spaces here, right? But then I have a little method and I can just start typing my code in here, blah, 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 type my answer. And then once I have my answer, I could just copy the guts of this method out and then paste it back right here, right, in the AP site. So if you don't like typing in here, because you can't tab in here and stuff, and so it's a pain. So I did it in Eclipse. And kind of the tricky parts is, again, I had to copy the method heading part, either copy and paste it, or just kind of, sometimes I type it out. I just look at this and type it out. And then also I made a class called Hailstone, right? So on this particular question, you have a class with 3 methods inside of it. So I had to create the Hailstone class and copy over the method headings and then fill them in, right? And then I copied them back in here. It's a little bit cumbersome, but I'm guessing if you want to use Eclipse on the AP test, you're going to have to do a somewhat similar process. So to me, it makes sense to have practice doing that, right? And they haven't released completely how they expect you to do it. You can use an editor for sure, but it's just a little clunky, right? And then the other part about the editor is it might not always compile, right? So we get these red compile errors, but oftentimes they don't include all of the code, and so it might like give you errors. So a good example of this is you're going to do a horse barn question um, later this week. All right, and in that you use a horse class, which you don't have to write any code in the horse class, but you need this horse class to make this compile. So when I did it, I made my own little horse class. I don't know if you can see it over here on the side. But when I did the horse barn, I made the horse class to use. But that's on the actual AP test, I wouldn't do that because that's a waste of time, right? This code is kind of given to you in the question, right? But it's not given to you in Eclipse. So basically, if you turn in code here that has red underlines, I wouldn't freak out because oftentimes there's pieces of the code that they aren't giving you, and that's why it's not compiling. So it's a little clunky to do in Eclipse, especially if you get those errors that might freak you out, because sometimes the errors are valid and you need to fix them. But oftentimes, if it's something like it doesn't know what this horse is, that's because Eclipse doesn't have the horse class unless you build it by default, right? Which I did on some of them, but again, I wouldn't want to waste the time on the actual AP test. Okay, so however you do it, you got to get your answers in here. And then the nice part is if you submit them on this AP site, then I will be able to grade them and give you feedback. Like they actually have the actual rubrics and how they're graded, and I can like just click on those rubrics and give you actual grades, right? So every day, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be one question. All right. And I would always read them, try them first, and then watch the video if you get stuck. And I would kind of go back and forth, like maybe watch a little bit of the video if you're stuck. And then once you get it, go back to coding and come back to the video if needed. Um, yeah. And if you just want to check your answer, you can probably just go to the end of the video, find the answer, and watch it that way. Um, Other than that, these will really help you be ready. All right. These are the best thing. Like I said, they've marked them with green circles and everything. So hopefully these will get you going, and they hopefully will take only about a half hour, right? On the actual test, you have about one question I think is 15 minutes long, the other one's like 25. Hopefully these should be pretty quick, and then just check your answers. All right. I did make additional ones, so there's a link I put somewhere right here. So here's a link to additional questions. So if you want to do more than what I'm assigning, feel free. Any of the ones on the AP set that have green circles are good to do. And then I'll make another set here with answer videos and everything. So if you want to do extra ones, you can do these ones too. All right, that's a lot of information, but it's all typed out for you here. Please ask me if you have any questions. I think that's it. Thanks.